Let's get it. Hi, my babies, and welcome back to another video. Surprise, 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 surprise. Okay, surprised my damn self and came up here to do this wrap up reading for y'all. I feel like it was needed because I feel like we've been through some shit this year, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm the girl Virgo Garden. If you don't know, now you know. Everything you need to know about little old me will be down. It be down there. They call it a description box. Alright, so overall energy, we just got two cards that came out. We got the Ace of Pentacles and we got the Four of Cups in reverse. I don't always read these in reverse, but they told me to. So I feel like with these, what they're saying is you are releasing emotional baggage. You are over the bullshit, okay? You saying you're not taking nothing into 2020 that is not meant for you. And look at this. Because you have done your work and because you have been willing to release and willing to let go of what you know is not serving you, you get rewarded with the Ace of Pentacles. Now, what I would like to tell y'all is, before we get into this reading, don't think when the clock strike midnight, all of a sudden things will be changed and things will be different. It may take a week, it may take a month, it may take halfway through 2020 for this energy to of 2019 to wear off. Okay, it just depends on where you're at. Stop looking at other people's pace and focus on your own pace. All right. So, underlying energy, we got the Death card. This is the ending to cycles. This is bringing in more celebrations, bringing in reasons to celebrate, because that 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay? Which is all about celebrations, all about being rewarded and recognized. So, you're coming out of some nasty, toxic cycle that just was not good for your highest good. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it, man. Cause I see some shit down here on this board. All right, so underlying energy for the first deck, we got anxiety in reverse, and we also got patience in reverse as well. So I feel like a lot of y'all are coming out of feeling anxious. You kind of on some new shit, like fuck it, whatever happens, happens. I'm going to just rock with it because I know I'm going to be okay either way. Now, I feel like what the holdup was for a lot of y'all in 2019 was the fact that y'all had a lot of impatience. Not a little. They said a lot. Y'all had a lot of impatience. So see what we get here. So, yeah, patience card in reverse. Okay. Now that's 16 on this card, which is 7. 7 is usually about walking away or making some other type of choice, listening to your intuition. You weren't really listening to your intuition in 2019. You were more like go, go, go type thing. And that led you to feel like this 5 of Cups energy. It led you to feel drained, like you just gave out way too much and did not receive enough in return. The next card we got is Healer of the Ages. So that's the Jesus dude. That's what I say. That's the Jesus dude. Now, I would like to point out, okay, the card up under him is To Be Fair, and she has her arms open just like he does. So, I feel like 2019, a lot of y'all were probably guarded and closed off. So, I feel like all of this, that's because you were healing. So, all of this healing that you're going through is basically to help push you along, you know. They said the choice is up to you. The choice was up to you of how you want things to go, of how you wanted your path to go. Because I always point out that, well, I don't always point out, but this river right here is all about reflection. 2019, it was a lot of rushing and not enough reflecting. All right, so next we got the sacral chakra and it was open. So a lot of us was open to intimate moments. A lot of us was open to being closer to people, and sharing our most valuable things about ourselves. But this is also a 9 card, and I feel like a lot of y'all were not able to give this as much as you have liked. This is what you yearned for, this is what you really wanted, but because you did not receive enough of that, it was hard for you to give that. Because next to that, we also got the throat chakra in reverse, which is communication. Okay? Expressing how you feel. And that's in reverse. So I feel like a lot of y'all went through a struggle with that. But this is clarification for the sacral chakra. This is the 8 of staffs, which is about being focused on something that you wanted. And I feel like a lot of y'all were focused on what you wanted, but I don't think a lot of y'all took action towards you wanted or expressed what you wanted. And what you wanted was this 10 of Pentacles. You just wanted money to be right. You wanted everyone in your life to be happy and healthy. And you wanted someone by your side that was real, that was genuine, and that was going to appreciate you for you. But a lot of y'all felt like you did not get that this year because you were still going through some type of healing cycle. Okay? So, with this anxiety that we got for the underlying energy in reverse, clarification for that was the Tower and the Page of Coins. So, I feel like I said to y'all in the beginning, a lot of y'all were probably worried with the anxiety card all through 2019 because you were worried about your funds, you were worried about new business ideas, a new career, going back to school, family, health, friends, and stuff like that. And it just seemed like you were trying to start something new, but you couldn't really get it as far as you wanted it to go because you just kept running up against all of these obstacles, and you're like, what the fuck is this? But it's because, loves, they really wanted y'all to heal. Okay, we got daughter personal healing and happiness. They really wanted y'all to heal. And they felt like you would not be able to appreciate or be able to accept, because some of y'all just beat yourself up so much that you will talk yourself out of your blessing. You will talk yourself out of your manifestation because you don't think highly enough about yourself yet. So a lot of y'all was working against yourself this year, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so underlying energy before we go to the next row is the 8 of Cups, which is all about walking away, making new decisions because you realize what was before you wasn't good enough and you want something better. All right, so next row we got all that glitters in upright. We have the mending card. We have to be fair, a leg up, in the yin card. So with this all that glitters, I'm definitely seeing where a lot of y'all were getting tricked, okay? Manipulated, or just stuff was being basically made to seem better than what it was to kind of get you on board type thing. Because whoever the situation involved, they didn't feel like you would go along with it naturally if they told you what it really was. And they're probably right, because you ain't going for their bullshit anyway. So underlying energy is all that glitters. This is about things not appearing how they're supposed to be. Behind that is that round and round card. This is you seeing things from a different perspective and choosing not to do anything about it, keeping yourself in that cycle, even though you knew that was not for you. And it created some type of imbalance that led you to have to clean up a whole bunch of mess that had you feeling like shit, instead of you going along with the flow of things and just allowing things to be. Okay? That's all you had to do. You just had to go with the flow of things. But no, you didn't want to do that. You want to figure it out on your own. Now look what happened. Now look where we at. Alright, so we got the mending card. Y'all, 2019, if you ain't guessed it by now, was all about healing. That's what the 9 in 2019 was all about anyway. All about healing. Some of y'all may have been wrapping up this year, having conversations with people that you have been on the outs with. We have the 3 of Staffs. Some of y'all still may be waiting to heal something with somebody, or some of y'all still may be going through your healing process and you're just trying to kind of like wait it out to get through it. So we got to be fair, and clarification for to be fair is the Five of Swords. Now, to be fair, in this deck is equivalent to the Justice card. So it was a lot of injustice going on. That's 38, which is 11, which talks about leadership, stepping into your power. Okay, so now you're understanding things. You're getting things more balanced now because you realize you had people around you that just like to cause conflict and chaos because their life was in conflict and chaos. And you said, I ain't putting up with that no more. You could deal with that on your own. I feel like the clarification with the Six of Cups for this A Leg Up card is basically your higher power was guiding you away from people, places, or things that weren't meant for you anymore. And they were trying to move you towards things that were more balanced for you and that were more healthier for you. Last card we got for this row is the Yin card, which is 2, which is what we're going into. Okay, we're going into the 2-2 year, okay, which is all about yin, all about I heard innovation. Oh right now, yes, I'm with it. But I was gonna say intuition. Hold on, y'all, here it comes. Oh man, here they go with this crazy shit again. I don't even know if y'all can see it. I've never seen this till now. Yeah, y'all could kind of see it. But what's up under my finger right here, no, y'all really can't see it, it's 2 people kissing in the clouds. So I feel like when it came to love, a lot of y'all didn't really show your softer side, which is what the person wanted to see. A lot of y'all had y'all guard up, and this has kind of changed you to be more, with this Wheel of Fortune, to be more softer. Now remember, with the Wheel of Fortune, everyone gets their turn. So this person down here at the bottom will eventually end up like this person up here at the top, okay? You don't have to carry everything all the time. You will have your turn where you end up at the top of that wheel. So I feel like they're saying things are changing for you because you decided to change them with the Seven of Swords. You decided to walk away because you realize, you know what, I don't have to put up with this. I don't have to be subjected to how you treat me like shit all the time. I'm not this negative person that you always want to make me out to be. Or you just realize every time you went around those people or every time you went to this place, you turned into this person. You ended up drained, you ended up feeling defeated, and you just were not with it. You working on getting your balance back. Okay, bring it back. I say bring it back, bring it back. I don't know why I'm so hype right now. Not like my ass going out tonight. Shoot. Them streets could have that. I'm going to be able to wake up in 2020, okay? So for the chakra deck, we got balance, which is third eye. You see them people down there so angry, so evil, so bitter. Honey, jobs, bills, friends. Yeah. It had you feeling like that. Had you feeling imbalanced. Because you put so much attention and focus on work and trying to get your bag right. You stopped communicating with people around you. You stopped hanging out with the people around you and stuff because you were feeling insecure about yourself, feeling like you had to be a perfectionist, feeling like you always had to have enough to give, always had to have enough to do for others. And it led you to your root chakra, self-love, discovery. Realizing that you really are the shit. Any clarification for this row? And our underlying energy for this, for the chakra deck is forgiveness. Okay, wait now. Oh wow, it's forgiveness. Cards was flying all types of ways. Third eye. Is somebody you probably do not see yourself forgiving or do not see yourself dealing with anymore or being around. That's the person you need to forgive. Sometimes people refuse to heal and they end up hurting someone else. That's why they say hurt people because they haven't dealt with their own shit. So that's all they know how to deal with. Behind that, we also got the completion card. All about releasing and letting go. So, clarification for that was, for forgiveness, was the Nine of Staffs. Feeling drained, feeling burdened, feeling like you are in constant battle and you need a break. You say, I don't want to give to the situation anymore. That's why you're offering forgiveness now. Because you're saying you are done, you are completed with this cycle. It is in completion for you because you don't need that anymore. Your intuition, your high priestess, your higher self is leading you through this. Trust it, y'all. Trust it because 2020, baby. Okay, 2 plus 2 is 4. I'm just saying 4 steps. 2020, baby. Major things are coming. Now, I'm going to hop down here to romance. I'm going to hop back up here, okay? So, when it came to love, how were you feeling? Oh, honey. You felt like you just got off a damn battlefield. You was like, this is what love supposed to feel like. Because if it is, I don't want it. You keep that. Refund me my shit back. I don't want it. We get one more. One more. Alrighty. Where are we going with this? Uh-oh. Somebody got a stalker. Better bet it. You better bet it. Once you go Virgo, it's hard to let go. I'm trying to tell you. We got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay? You see how that person got their hand on the back of that person's head like, yes, child, yes, I know, you messed up. I forgive you. I forgive you. Love, the hurt you have received from love this year, and I feel like for some of y'all, it's something from 2018 that came into this year, and you just been really having a hard time letting it go or getting past it or healing from it. I feel like it was not in vain. Okay? Some of y'all actually, and y'all been hitting me up and telling me, some of y'all actually end up getting back with the person you want to get back with. Some of y'all, with this forgiving and learning, it may be that you just need to release that person who you love so deeply and realize that you love that person more than you loved yourself. And that's a dangerous place to be, okay? I've done that myself. That's a dangerous place to be. I almost fucked my whole life up doing that. But I got it back, though. Okay, so we got the Chariot card, which is movement, forward movement. Whether you be moving on with this person or moving away from this person, you and this person are no longer in this space anymore. You are leaving that in 2019 because you are focused on self-worth. You are focused on building yourself up, building your empire. You want everything around you to match how you feeling about yourself on the inside. The good thoughts, that is. The good thoughts. Speaking of thoughts, we got the Ace of Swords, so now communication is going on because you're thinking more clearly. You're producing more productive thoughts. You see that them grapes right there? Producing more productive thoughts. After you have gone through with this lake of water down here, you're cleansing. You are now producing more productive thoughts. You feel stronger now after you have overcome these obstacles with these mountains. You see the sky is clear, clear mind. No issues. Not really. It's real life, but y'all know what I mean. The issues of the past are no longer major issues in your present moment. And then we have Page of Swords. That's why I said somebody got a stalker. Somebody's watching you. This person, I think they learned their lesson. And they probably hoping you can forgive them. I think they finally got it because they realized they going into 2020 without your ass. Or they got it together before 2020 came and they said, you're not going into 2020 without my ass, okay? But this is a new starting point, okay? Allow it to naturally unfold. Some of y'all who it didn't work out with, moving on and having communications with somebody new. Some of y'all going to a bar tonight. Ooh, girl, you look cute. Ooh, you better show them thighs, girl, even though it's cold as hell. You better show them thighs. But somebody get a number tonight or something. See where it goes with that person. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I ain't saying be a hoe. That's not what I said. Don't you be saying I told you that. We also got the Six of Staffs, which is overcoming obstacles. This is victory as well. This is reasons to celebrate as well. This is kind of like the card that kind of should have been after the Ten of Staffs in a way, because it's like after you came through that Nine of Staffs feeling beat up and feeling worn and torn with that Ten of Staffs, this should have been the card behind it, because this is overcoming. This is that real victory right there, okay? Because you have been tried. 2019 tried your gangster, but it was for a reason. You see that 8? That's new cycles. They prepared you for something. You see that river over there by his tail? They prepared you for something. Them flowers she got, purple. Third eye. See it different. She has on red and yellow and blue. Stay grounded. Know your power. And communicate what it is that you want. But tame that inner beast. Don't let nobody take you to a place that you have already graduated from. And then, of course, we got the Justice card. Things balancing out, taking evaluation of what it is you want to take with you and what it is that you don't. Also, forgiving someone has to do with the Justice card as well. And seeing how it is you want to move forward with this person. And then we got the Fool. New energies, new cycles, new starts. You know that person treated you like shit. You would be a fool to go back to them unless they showed you some real change, which I doubt it. You know that person did show the potential of treating you good, and they just made some dumb mistakes. It may be something there to start as well, but I also feel like they're saying with this message that regardless, Virgo, what it is that has come up against you, you can still overcome it. Even if you fuck up, you can still start over. Don't you ever forget that, okay? Now, let's get into these, and then I'm going to let y'all go. But you better come back tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after, okay? So, we got Silver Waterfall. Oh, man. This card here is such a powerful card because this card talks about basically you standing at the top of this waterfall, butt boomy naked if you got to be, visualize it in your mind, and just releasing everything that has burdened you down that waterfall. Releasing everything down that waterfall that has hurt you, betrayed you, stabbed you in the back, disappointed you, and left you coming up short. You're not carrying it with you. It was all lessons to make you better. You see all these rainbows and stuff. They're saying you have made it to the promised land. Understand your feminine and masculine energies. You have now reached a new level of wisdom. And this card also represents completion. That's why I say you have now reached a new level of wisdom because you have gone through your trials, your tribulations, and your tests, and you have passed them. So now you're reteaching yourself, or you had to reteach yourself in 2019. After going through this and boy, going back and forth trying to get this shit balanced, you realize, you know what? I don't want to stay in the state that I was in. I'm no longer in that moment. I'm moving forward. Let me teach myself how to do this again. But now that I have more wisdom, I can add on to it. It'll be even better this time. Underlying energy, life purpose. Everything you went through this year tied into your life purpose. It tied into how you're to treat others. It turned into where your career is and your purpose in this world, your impact on this world. 2019 has shown you what it is you really can do. And I'm just going to point out behind that is sexual freedom. Get it in tonight. Get it in, okay? I'm not getting it in. I'm playing. Have fun, but sexual freedom, taking away from the nasty part. It's about being free enough to be yourself and being free enough to be comfortable with who you are. All right, babies, this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the last time. The last time you will talk to me in 2019. I will see you in 2020, babies. Enjoy your new year. Enjoy your New Year's Eve. And I really, seriously thank y'all for rocking with me, whether you just came on yesterday or whether you was here when I had just started putting up videos in 2017. I appreciate y'all, for real. Y'all really are my family. And we have grown together as a collective. My God, we have grown together as a collective. I'm so proud of y'all growth. Celebrate you tonight, if anything else. Because, baby, you done came through a hell of a year. And you still standing. Love you, babies. Mwah.